How to chant Om? This doubt may arise in your mind. We have tried to understand something about the magnificence of Om, but how are we to recite Om? Are we to think anything when we recite Om? The usual procedure prescribed is that the recitation of Om should neither be too short nor too long. There is a short, middling and elongated pronunciation, no doubt, but for all practical purposes of meditation, I would suggest that you may take to the middling duration of the recitation of Om. There is what is called a mantra or a measure, and you may regard one mantra as the time taken by the fist of the hand to go round your knee, in leisure, neither too fast nor too slow, and to snap the fingers. Take your hand once round your knee. This is the time taken for the measure called one mantra. Bring the hand round your knee once and make a snap of your fingers. How much time have you taken? This is one mantra. Bring it twice, these are two mantras. Bring it thrice, these are three mantras. Now, when it is once, it is a short mantra. When it is twice, it is a middling mantra. When it is thrice, it is the elongated mantra. You may choose whichever mantra is convenient to you. There is no compulsion as to the measure. Whichever is convenient, practicable and agreeable to your temperament and capacity may be chosen by you as the required mantra for the recitation of Om. What have you to think when you recite Om? You are the ocean, and all the rivers of objects enter you. Remember the shloka of the Gita, Apuryamnam Akala Pratishtam, etc. You are the ocean into which all the rivers of objects rush. There are, then, no rivers, no objects, you are the ocean. Imagine your feeling at that time, a feeling that I cannot describe. Each one of you should feel it for himself or herself. Chant Om, and entertain this feeling in your mind for even 5 minutes continuously, and record your experience in your diary, and tell me whether it has made any difference to you or not. Definitely, it will make a difference. And if God blesses you with the time and patience necessary to do this practice for even half an hour daily, you should regard yourself as a thrice blessed seeker. The world enters you, and where is the world, then, to agitate you? Samsara is a network of agitations, and all these are like currents of rivers rushing into your universal being. You have swallowed them up in the bosom of universality, and the roar of the river ceases when it enters the calmness of the ocean. The vexations of the world cease when they enter the solemn existence of your universality. This is Iswaratva, for the time being. This is the gateway for the Sakshatkara, realization, of Isvara, and if, for even half an hour daily, you are in a position to continue this chant and meditation, who knows, the bubble may burst one day. The bubble of Jivatva may open up into the ocean of Iswaratva. Be prepared for this glorious achievement. And who can describe your majesty at that time? You will start shedding tears even by thinking of this condition. Tears will flow from your eyes, the body will tremble, because it will not be prepared for this experience. There will be Angmejitva, as Patanjali describes, a tremor of the body. How am I to go there? I have been a small channel up to this time. Now I am entering into something which does not seem to have a limit at all from any side. Terror may take possession of you, hair may stand on end, and you may experience a thrill, as if an electric shock is being administered to you. These are the experiences you may have, commonly speaking. I do not mean that the same experience will come to every person, but generally speaking, with some difference in detail, this experience will come to everyone. And if, by God's grace, the prarabdha is to come to an end, well, you may realize him today. And if you enter into this bhava or mood of dhyana with a hopeful chant of Om, even hunger may be appeased, thirst can be quenched, and a weird strength will enter your body. You may have a feeling that you can even lift a mountain. You may not be able to do it actually, but you will have an inspiration and a sensation. Such strength may enter into your being, and if Sakshatkara comes, if there is real realization, you may even do this feat. How did Lord Shri Krishna lift a mountain? We cannot do it because we are jivas, but Isvara can do it. And it is not the jiva that acquires the siddhi or the power of working such exploits. The jiva is no more there. It is not you as a siddha or a yogin that do these marvels. It is Isvara who does this through these instruments of his. Just as when you lift a small stone with your hand, it is not the hand that lifts it, it is you that lift it. So also, when a yogin does a marvel, it is Isvara who does it, which, to the other jivas, may appear as a marvel, because they cannot do it. For an ant, the man lifting a stone would be a marvel. We are all giants to the ant, and, likewise, to us, jivas, the Siddha Purushas are wonder workers. But it is a divine power that glories in all the Siddhas. Just as the equalized bodily power works through a particular hand and raises a weight, for example, the harmonized universal power, which is Isvara Sakti, works a miracle through a Siddha Puruha or a Jivan Mukta, which any one of us can be, may be, any day. If we become instruments in the hands of Isvara, that would be our blessedness. And when we become real instruments in the hands of the universal power, we become God-realized souls. We become divinities walking on this earth. We become Trithas, or holy waters, ourselves, and this is moksha from samsara, liberation from bondage, which is attained by a simple method. According to the Mandukya Upanishad, a correct recitation of Om or Prava, with contemplation on its universal forearm which is Isvara,